Discord message is posted, so if you don't see it, that's on you. Hello, Dre. Yeah, I plan to. It's feeling better today. It was pretty rough when I was trying to sleep, and when I woke up, I was pretty much sure that I wasn't going to be streaming today, because I pretty much couldn't talk, but it's doing okay right now, but might have to end stream early based on how it does. But yeah, we'll see. Also, I'm going to probably post this later in other places, but probably not going to stream tomorrow, but we are going to start streaming on Sunday just for this week because of the monthly challenges. Monthly challenges are going to come out, and yeah, they come out Monday, so we're going to start streaming then. Although we're going to be doing it a little bit differently. I have some big things happening at the start of the month that I can't really go into, but busy things happening at the start of the month, so I can't take too long with the monthly challenges. So this time I'm going to try to just like get all my champions ready and then just like blast through in like a day or two. And I won't turn on viewer redemptions for this month. People can potentially still shout out and say like, hey, I'd like to see this, and we potentially still do that, but trying to get through them very fast because big things I need to work on at the first week this month that I have to get done. I can't spend too much time on doing the monthlies for like a week. Yeah, the month is almost over. Alright, I think we won't wait too long for people to filter in, just because kind of on a timer with my throat. So what we're trying to do with Illaoi is we are going to be using Starforge Gauntlets and the Jace Hextech battery. So it's still giving us that extra stats to hit the Titanic value, but now we just get that extra little bonus of when we level, we refill 3 mana. So before we would normally use the Fist, which had the same stat line of like the 1-2. Yes, we normally would use this to still get that same effect for the Starforge, but here we're just getting extra little flavor text. We'll see how it works. Haven't tested this at all, but it should be just a little bit of an improvement over what we've done previously, and still Crown Guard being fantastic. Are you going for a normal quick clear or a high placement? I'm not trying to race, I'm just trying to get it done relatively fast. Normally, like having to wait for everyone to pick a champion, pick a build, and then also having to play sometimes terrible champions and builds just really slows it down. So I'll probably go and try to do it all in a day or two. Hopefully I'm feeling better by Sunday. So my wife, she's a teacher, so she normally gets sick first and then she gets me sick. So pretty much I can judge my sickness based on whatever she had. So later today, it should transition from my throat being bad to having a normal cold and like a runny nose and everything. Hopefully by Sunday I'll be fine, but we'll have to see. Yeah, Dre, I did the same thing one time. I did all 70 in a single day. I tried to speed run it to see how high I could get on the leaderboard. And yeah, I kind of hated it. But we'll try and do what we can. Anyways, this is what we're going to go for with Illaoi. As far as our constellation, just in case anyone doesn't know, when allies attack, spawn 3. Simple, straightforward. This is giving you your tentacle. And then round start, grant the weakest enemy vulnerable with that +1 starting mana. This is actually beneficial, unlike for Volibear. Overslept this month and only got 19th. Yeah, it is funny going through and looking at the breakdown or the leaderboard, because there's so many people. It's like, oh, I know that person, that's someone in chat, or oh no, I know that person, I see him on Discord. Like, there's a lot of people I recognize in the in the leaderboard, which is pretty fun. Different people that are parts of the community. Anyways, I don't think we'll do Aurelian Soul. I don't feel like Lysandra. So yeah, I feel like we'll probably just try to go for the 4-star. I'm a little bit worried about the deadly power, to be honest. But let's try it out. Yeah, some people are able to clear the monthlies in like 2 to 3 hours, which is pretty insane. Although those people, I'm pretty sure they have all the monthlies, like they release in other regions earlier, so then they have all of them mapped out, and so they already have listed every single champion that they're going to play beforehand. So, yeah, that's a lot. Treacherous terrain. Solid defensive. I think we'll go for out of the gates to try to be a little bit more aggressive, though. What are our 2 costs? Grumble Slug. And that's it. Sure, let's try to go here. Alright, Messenger. Are there any rewards for when you reach rank 1 on the leaderboard? Yeah, it's just bragging rights. The only rewards you get is for clearing the challenges. The leaderboard is just there so people can have a little bit of fun competing against each other. Hello, Katafan. Oh, also, I think I showed this once on stream, but I have a mug, or, yeah, thermos, that has my little host icon on it. My wife filled this up with some tea with a bunch of honey, which was very nice. Man, starting off against the messenger can be pretty rough. Alright, so the tentacle's probably gonna die. We could spawn 2 more. So go to our 4. We could get it, yeah, to like 7. So I guess. Do we care about the Grumble Slug? I think we'll actually leave it back as a blocker.
You can't stop me. Oh man. One sling, a bunch
Alright, let's drop our Illaoi. A little bit worried about their massive board, but it'd be good to try to get some progress towards our level up. They keep getting the worst possible upgrades for us. Double radiant plate armor. Fantastic. That's just wonderful. Oh well, bad luck is bad luck. Hey, Rasis. As long as there are not many Aurelia nodes, next month should be fine. We have suspiciously few this month. Yeah, Aurelia is one of those. It's pretty rough. Alright, so the tentacle is going to die. I don't think there's really anything we can do to stop that. But let's try to attack. 40 fragments away from Acel's 4-star. Nice. Coco June, thank you for the follow. Oh yeah, they're just absolutely scaling out of control. That 5 mana is pretty nice, though. I think let's drop this here, because we want to have an attacking tentacle along with us. Drop a Grumble Slug. Yeah, this is probably going to be not enough, but we'll try. Yep. I was worried that the deadly power might just be too many stats for us to deal with. Now, this is kind of the deadly power plus them getting just stupidly lucky with getting double radiant plate armor,
Something I like to call fun.
which isn't the best for us. So we could drop a tentacle smash to kill that target. We're probably going to die regardless. Let's actually throw down the Sea's Voice just to get extra blockers. We're off to a great start. All right, ad dropped. We're just gonna hold off for people. Don't want anyone to miss anything. We normally try to drop one right before we go into the adventure, but didn't think about it today. Yeah, the ads always hit or miss for you, Jump.
I suppose you will learn.
Oh, this is, yeah, pretty rough. Even with the +1 starting mana, we are kind of struggling to get through the deadly modifier. It's just such large units so fast. Although again, this is kind of the worst case scenario. The messenger is one of the toughest, like, normal tier battles, and then them just getting an extra 6/6 as far as stats, not the best. I'm going to be drinking a lot to try to help my throat. All right, everyone should be back. It's, yeah, 9/9. It's a lot of stats, but the radiant plate armor is, yeah, pretty bad. Yeah, the messenger, the problem is we couldn't avoid it this time, which is a little unfortunate. Pretty much we're gonna have to be able to end right here, or we lose. Which they might just have like an obliterate or something. We actually don't want to kill that unit because we need to challenge this one. Yeah, other units attacking alongside us doesn't necessarily help. So I think we'll just try to attack like this. Tentacle smash into skip target to grow. That is true. Yeah, you can skip the strike part. Yeah, that is a good call. That's something that's always good to realize for certain spells you can skip. Which is often. Oh no. That's bad. We just got screwed over then. That was actually bad for us. Because they got rid of the vulnerable target, so now we are going to get blocked. So that was a good call, but it probably just lost us the game. Oh, man. Yep. We have one card left too. So we're about to just run out. Oh man.
Navigator, you could have been truth bearer.
Let Illaoi bear the truth. I shall find it on the
Well, this is gonna be GG.
Pshaw, you move wrong. It's been a joy.
All good. Yeah, didn't think about the fact that they could replace their vulnerable unit. Alright, let's go ahead and try again. Yeah, it's kind of the bad thing with these nightmares. You don't know who you're going to face first, and sometimes you get pretty rough time with people that can just hard counter you. So we know we're summoning one of those Grumble Slugs. We'd better have some other cards in our opening hand. So we could actually drop this here and try to attack at burst speed. Now they can still potentially play their Starbone if they, because it's burst speed. Yeah, let's try to attack like this. Because yeah, getting rid of their messenger right away before they can play other things to buff it up would be nice.
Sun this, moon that. Adults are boring. Finally, someone cool.
So we could just go for a Tentacle Smash and again try to kill their messenger. It would make our Tentacle probably die though, because they just could challenge and kill it with the Sapling. So like, it's good to get the messenger off the board, but probably wouldn't actually be able to help us. I think we'll probably go for Illaoi, another solid blocker. The block will help contribute to our level up condition.
Ugh, you're still painting everything? Maybe you'd like it if you weren't so busy being mean.
Yeah, so that's still sadly dying, but at least we gained the level up progress. Alright, we can put that there.
Move or be moved.
Yeah, I think let's go right here.
That's more like it.
Alright, so I think let's actually have this here, because that way our Tentacle won't die, and Illaoi should be more than strong enough to survive anything they can throw at us.
Life has so much to offer.
Granted, this is a small unit, so our Overwhelm will do more damage, and our Tentacle will be pretty big, so nothing should be able to kill it. Because, yeah, they haven't gotten lucky this time with massively buffing up their units. I think let's open attack like this. We'll level, rally, refill our mana.
Lighten up.
Yeah, now they get, like, PopCap delivery. We just got insanely lucky last time.
Struggle, fight, live. Witness truth. Naga show.
Whatever.
Okay, that kind of sucks. Resets it back down. But I think let's go for a lookout, try to buff it up a little bit more.
If you are here, the dead cannot be far behind.
Yes, I bring ill tidings, but they're not boring ones.
Alright, let's try to attack, do as much as we can. Probably won't have enough, well, we definitely won't have enough to end because we can get blocked out. But we want to be sure we can kill their units.
Witness truth.
Alright, great. So we have both of their messengers down. Literally one health.
We must take action.
It reminds us there is always more to discover.
Round start, the foe summons messenger, then if the foe has 3. So this is a round start effect. We could immediately kill that. That serpent is a little bit worrying. But I think let's go for it.
A life lesson. Die.
Alright, not too surprising there. Let's drop the Sandhopper just as a blocker.
I go wherever the waves take me.
Speak truth. Good.
This would reduce our yeah. Reduce down the damage we're taking a bit. We should be able to attack and end next round. Like, it's only 1 health. We should just be able to attack with Illaoi. Oh, well. There's that. How nice. Alright, so 12 damage. Yeah. This should be game. Going a little bit better than last time. Alright, GG. Toast, you plan on doing a Nami run sometime soon? I've been working on a build for her. Echoing Spirit, Chosen, Grand General's counter plan. Still haven't figured out how to get Chosen to drop, so I can't compare it with her normal build. I wasn't planning on doing a run with her soon. Maybe I'd remind me during the monthly challenges, and maybe I'll try that for one of the runs. Hello, Long. Alright, so we're able to actually come away with the win there. I think let's go for the Tasty Fey Folk. Vampire Acceptor and Lifesteal. Like, we could use the sustain. More sustain. Jax. Tridimir. I like the early game units here. Jax often dying, don't really care about that. Yeah, these two are just both way too expensive. I think we'll go here. Alright, Smooth Soloist or Champion Item Chest. Both could be pretty solid for us. I'm leaning towards Champion Item, because improving our Illaoi could make a bigger impact than whatever power we get. But let's go for Crown Guard. Alright, let's give it a look out. Yeah, and the Reaper. Alright, let's see. Lifesteal, nice. We could play this around 1 if we wanted. Wouldn't be too bad.
This ain't just a lamb.
Could drop C's voice right away. We don't have our champion, though. I think we'll drop this first.
Bye-bye.
Now that's a bit better.
Weapon roulette.
Well, it will die, but at least it'll get us some amount of sustain.
You won't back down.
Yeah, getting 3 from it dropping, and then 4 more from it getting a strike off.
Here.
Not too bad. But they are really filling up their board.
A little reinforcement at the seams.
We protect these woods as they protect us.
All right, so we could try to save Jax with his Counter-Strike, but I think let's go for the C's Voice. It's going to give us 2 units. Yeah, let's drop this here.
A beautiful day for sailing. You move
I'm glad they
along.
don't know how to do scout attacks.
I suppose you will learn.
I think I'll hold one of these back so we get the Overwhelm next round. Honestly, it wouldn't be back to hold our Tentacle back as well, to be honest. Yeah, I think we'll stop here. We're taking more damage, but being able to end potentially next round is going to be more important, or it's going to save us more damage in the long run. Oh, we were going to use Answered Prayer, but we do have our Illaoi. I think let's still use this, make our Tentacle a little bit bigger. Also gives them the opportunity to play something, which, well, that's solid. That's good. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that's a bit better.
So them attacking is going to be very bad, since it is going to reduce down the power of our units. So it's kind of going to hard counter us. Not good. We could wait and drop Illaoi after, but I think we're going to need her to block.
Move against fear, against doubt.
Biggest question is always, does our streamer have jalapeno toast for breakfast or not? I didn't have breakfast this morning, to be honest. All right, so we're not going to be able to keep our C's Voice after all, because we need it to block here. We don't want to take too much damage. Yeah, this is not great. Because anyone that we attack with, since we don't get the health upgrade yet, we are going to die. But if we don't attack this round, they will just immediately attack again next round. We're still in a bad situation. So I guess let's try to clear the board, but we're kind of just getting completely screwed here.
There.
Yeah, the deadly power, it is kind of just too much for our Illaoi. The units are just too big. Even though Illaoi is very strong, we're just getting overwhelmed.
I'll do my best.
Stand and be tested.
New recruit reporting in.
Take
Well,
your place. There's much to do.
That's going to be RIP.
Onward to victory.
Move or be moved.
Yep, that's going to be game.
Final death.
GG. So yeah, Illaoi, solid champion, but the deadly modifier for the Nightmares and for the Swain adventure is pretty rough on you, especially if you just get any amount of bad luck at all. Since Illaoi is solely focused on her units, like all of your spells are still based on your units, you're completely based on your spawn mechanic. If the enemy just gets bigger units than you're able to have, you very much struggle. Now, granted, this specific weekly is kind of a hard counter to us because them attacking and being able to reduce down our power really hurts us, makes it hard for us to be able to block, level up. But also the two opponents we went against, both Crown Guard and Messenger, are definitely on the harder side. Isn't Path too easy? I mean, it just depends on who you're playing, what you're playing. It's very easy on some champions, sure, but there's definitely challenges if you are looking for them. Yeah, stats are just too small into deadly. That's kind of what I was thinking this morning when I was wondering where I should go against. Didn't really feel like doing Lysandra. And I was like, it'll be way too strong for Aurelion Sol. But I was like, just any of the weeklies, the deadly modifier is potentially going to shut us down. Still, though, I think this is a pretty nice and solid build, especially if you're just considering 3-star Illaoi. Probably pretty good once she gets her constellation. But yeah, at the moment, stats are just too small. All right, we're going to try a weird build. So, I'm not saying this is at all going to be the best build for our LeBlanc, but I was thinking let's just try to get a build focused on all of our units. Obviously, you can go for Strike Relics, you can go for Guardian Angel, but not Guardian Angel, Guardian Orb. But those can be pretty boring. Here, we're using our secret technique with the combat trick we make every single round to give our units massive stats. Beast Within to give our units overwhelm so they can get some big hits in. And then also Stack Deck to just buff them up even more. This is more of a fun meme build, not something I'm saying is going to be necessarily good at all, but I think it would be fun. I wonder what 4-star Illaoi would get if there's no tentacle-based powers. Probably, yeah, probably crush the overwhelm. For that specific situation, yeah, Death's Foil would have been pretty nice. With all the buffs, we can probably steamroll them, but the max adventure is probably hard. Is it 6 stars? We have 6.5-star adventures at the moment. Who's your 2 favorite champions of all time? I don't really know. I mean, I really like Swain. He's a lot of fun. Caitlyn's up there. I like Nora without having her 6-star. Pike is really good. Misfortune. At the moment, I'd probably say Swain and Viego, but kind of depends on the mood I'm in. Anyway, so we're going to try LeBlanc. After that annoying weekly nightmare, we're just going to blast through, and since this is more of a troll build, we'll just go for a Aurelian Soul run. I don't really want to be going up against anything too challenging, especially with a interesting build, let's say. Crush, how nice. Let's go for welcome gifts. All right, Swain with perfected mana flow.
Show them their place.
So LeBlanc gets Aesol and Illaoi's thrown to the wolves. Pretty much, but also with the Illaoi build, we're taking it more seriously. With this build, it's more just trying to have fun and testing something out. Sure, we can actually drop the Spiderling to try to bait them into attacking. Sad. Fair enough, except for new Constellation in 2 weeks. Yes, should be a lot of fun. Hopefully this time we don't get more P and Z, but we'll have to see. Alright. GG. Maybe? Oh, yeah, I probably could have waited for my combat trick. Probably could have waited for them to try to play a spell. But we have our Blade's Edge. So pretty much all builds with Lysandra are focused on her. Not Lysandra, LeBlanc. That'd be fun to do a build that's just purely focused on buffing up your units. Hoping for Runeterra champion, yeah. Yeah, I would prefer like Shadow Isles or Freljord or something like that. Let's go for House Spider. We like our using our cheap units. We're trying to be very aggro and just rush them down early. Hell the Dragon, Kennen. Let's go for Kennen. Yeah, his units having subtypes will be pretty good. So technically we don't actually want to cut a card because we want to get more cards. So the Healer and Solitary Monk aren't great for us. We also don't really want to deal with Karma. And I want to go, well, yeah, I just don't feel like dealing with Karma. So let's go for Tom Kench with Unyielding.
It is my mouth into which all travels in.
I'm biased for Runeterra just because I have a Nova Crystal. I'd prefer Shadow Isles or Shurima. Let's get rid of the Gust Monk. Yeah. I had an insane Rise run with all of my champs, Kayn and Strength of Stone, Exodian Acel turn 3. That is pretty awesome.
Explosives primed. Behind ya.
You're able to do a massive amount of damage. LeBlanc actually does have a pretty good deck. Like, normally you're just relying on your LeBlanc, but your deck is actually pretty well made. Let's go ahead and kill that before it attacks. I really hate Nab.
A win streak.
We could play our LeBlanc. Sure. We're not trying to rely on her, but she's still just a solid unit.
Just pretend I'm not here.
The black rose blooms once more.
Dre, can you adjust? They keep spelling best with like one of the letters changed or underlined. They did it last time with the B, now they did it with the E. If you're able to adjust it at all so they can't use it anymore, that'd be nice if possible. I wonder if because of the community's response they had to rush and make 2 new constellations rather than P and Z ones they were planning on release. I think they should know the community's response. Like, I wouldn't think that they would have the lack of foresight to be scrambling. I think that they would know, like, okay, people are probably going to get sick of us constantly doing the same ones. I mean, that's our kind of hope. Do we care about stunning them? Oh, yeah, they're... Don't really think they're going to attack. Let's try to get him lower. I'd assume the Arcane update is going to be the other P and Z. Yeah. I think let's just drop this for another blocker, or, well, attacker, actually.
Let us peruse this establishment better.
All right, that should be GG. Nice. Yeah, your block term worked for a while, but then both yesterday and today, they started coming in with more ads. Maker. I think I'm gonna go here just because it's the cheapest. Let's go in the middle, just to be the best path. We don't actually want to cut a card because we're using the stack deck. So we'll just get a 0 heal. Mage Seeker, eh? Sure. Let's go for Ash with Power Overwhelming.
I'll lead the way.
Let's hope Arcane update will be something that's not tied to the region currencies. I would assume that with that update, they're probably going to give us a bunch of ways to earn in game. Also, Arcane is hitting in November, and they said that they were going to have their target farming system before the end of the year.
Explosives.
And also they're wanting to do event passes, which again they said, I think they said would be happening before the end of the year.
Never see it coming.
So
Behind you.
hopefully before Arcane is out, those updates are out as well. All right, looks like an ad dropped, so we're just gonna pause here for a moment. If you need to go get a drink, go to the bathroom, go ahead and do that. The boss learned too fast, yeah. They really might just do nothing but P and Z until Arcane. Because, yeah, depending on who they want to add, like, Heimerdinger and Victor are two already that aren't in Path of Champions. They have Seraphine, which, yeah, they know people are going to want. Because as soon as she was added, she seemed like she was made perfectly for the game. And then who knows if there's going to be other characters that are revealed in Arcane that are then just completely added to the game overall. Like, if they ended up adding, like, Warwick, or there's Mbessa or something. Yeah, so it's... Yeah, we might have a crowded roster that's literally just nothing but P and Z until Arcane, which could be rough. But the characters are still cool. I think let's go for Kennen. And yeah, we drop our LeBlanc.
Forgets, but the Black Rose remembers.
No one really has Augment, but... if they add Warwick, I'd be happy too. I mean... I would like Warwick, but I kind of doubt that they're going to do that, just because... they'd have to add so much of his support package. All right, let's try to attack here. Nice, GG.
The Black Rose blooms once more.
Yeah, there's so many fun champions that would be awesome if they added.
The storm has broken them.
Because that's the thing, even with the champions they have been adding, like for Caitlyn, I really enjoyed Caitlyn. I like that they brought Vi up to be a better champion, so I was happy with both the champions this month. Last month we got Jace. I thought Jace was really great as well. Granted, I still am not really that big of a fan of Jace overall as a champion, but I think they added him in a very good way. All right, let's go for Glory Seeker. I don't know if there's a way to properly make a filter for that catches all the weird characters. We'll just have to catch them as they come, sadly. They are evolving. Yeah, I know. We won't be able to completely block them out, but thanks for doing what you have. All right, Mage Seeker. Your spells are fleeting. When you play a spell that isn't Final Spark, create a Final Spark. So essentially, at minimum, we get a Final Spark every single round because we can play our combat trick for free every round, so this will be fun. Let's go for a shop. That looks good. Sure. Does it really matter? Not really. We're kind of just getting whatever. Nexus Strike, create a plank. When I'm summoned, draw one. Sure. since we have the stacked deck, we're kind of just getting cards that we normally wouldn't. I'll get one of these for the item. All right, Ezreal with level up.
Quest accepted. Wait, where are we going?
Isn't it just when you play any card? When you play a spell that isn't Final Spark, create a Final Spark. So it makes all of our spells fleeting. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it should work. Let's get rid of both of these. Yeah, all spells are now fleeting, so that doesn't matter. Let's drop Kennen. They might try to kill him, but honestly, that's fine. Oh, our effect is kicking in. Nice, yeah, the 1/1 from Beast Within and 1/1 from Stack Deck. That's solid. We'll save our Saboteurs to capture enemy units. I think let's drop this here. Also, Kennen is essentially giving us another Final Spark, so that's nice. Although this has to go on an enemy, so we actually won't be able to play it. We don't benefit the pranks. Oh well.
Man will always fight and always die.
Uh-oh. Wish they'd make a arcane anthology for Runeterra. Season 2 could be Demacia focus or something. Not that I dislike the story, but the world is so much more than P&Z. Yes, I'm hoping that they do that as well. All right, let's drop our Saboteur, just immediately capture that unit. They blew all of their mana. Our units are starting to get pretty big, which is awesome. All right, GG.
This is Tempest style.
Yeah, I think this will probably be the only run we finish today. I don't think my throat will be able to stand up to another one. They already said Season 2 of Arcane is the last one. They're starting new projects set in different parts of Runeterra. Awesome. Let's actually go for Kennen with Crystal Carrier. This is actually massive. Allied buffs are permanent. That means our combat trick is now permanently buffing up our units. Let's go for Honored Lord, so Fior with Unyielding.
I would gut down the opposition.
I mean, there's so many good stories in every single region. We'll hold on to our LeBlancs to make sure we draw our Kennen. Thoughts on getting 10 strikes in a round? I already was able to complete that. It's pretty easy. You just need to go and grab your Lux, get 5 units on the board, attack, rally, attack again. Yeah, it's not too hard. You just have to make sure you're going to be... Like, I did it in the first battle in Aurelion Soul, because you have to make sure the enemy can actually survive. You might want to play some of your challenger units to make sure you get blocks so you don't kill the enemy. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Try to get your challenger units, make sure you don't have overwhelm. Try to make sure you get blocked out. Our Kennen is massive. Yeah, 10 strikes for Vayne, that's pretty rough.
This is Tempest.
I think we'll drop our LeBlanc and then drop a Saboteur when they play something.
Who does not know the name Laurent?
I mean, Spell Shield is permanent already for most things. So if we got Spell Shield, then yeah, it should be... I mean, if they use a spell and pop it, then it won't last, but...
No one's the wiser.
Yeah, shouldn't be too bad.
Wind and thunder.
Alright, so let's attack like this, get some good damage down.
I am everywhere. I am everyone.
I want to know if it resists pops. No, it's not going to work that way. Yasuo into the weeklies is decent too. Yeah, he could get a lot of strikes off there,
By my honor.
especially with his level up relic. Drop our Legion Saboteur, just immediately capture that Fiora. And then we're actually going to end just with our final spark. This is a pretty fun little build we have going on right here.
Another rose for the garden.
I do like how versatile LeBlanc is. Let's go for Legion Saboteur. Very nice. Honored Lord. So an exact copy would give us another Mark of the Storm, which would give us another final spark. So, sure. Alright, Zoe with Perfected Mana Flow.
Awesome. This is gonna be so much fun.
I also was able to get my Ash to 5 stars, so we're probably going to make some more content on that in the next little while. And I have like 70 Fiora, or not really, Freljord crystal shards. So hopefully I can get her 6 stars before too long, but it'll probably still be a bit. I mean, I guess if I got lucky in the monthlies, it could happen. Although that's everything. Yeah, we'll drop our cannon.
I have studied every fighting method. Trickster never loses because Zoe makes the rules.
Alright, so 2 final sparks will kill both their units. Yeah, the bad thing is the Kelp means we won't have any mana left. Like, we'll make the Brink, but we won't have mana to play it, sadly.
Reality is just your mind somewhere.
So yeah, House Spider would give us more damage. This would give us +3, but no. House Spider, 2 units, both getting the board wipe buff. Also, they trigger our Beast Within to also get the 1/1 for that. Let's buff this one because it has faded. And we get another final spark. Oh yeah, we'll just attack like this. GG.
I serve the Kinku.
Yeah, I was able to clear that set of quests within like half an hour doing them all, which it was pretty good. I like the fact that they're doing that quest chain every single week. It's nice to look forward to that. Just another way to constantly get rewards. Let's go for Glory Seeker. Created cards cost 1 less. This will be perfect. This can make our pranks be cheaper. Or free, that is. Sure. Actually, just buying a couple of these to get more items or more cards isn't bad. Is there another shop here? There is. So I think we'll head down there. Let's go for Darius with Duplicate.
Every army needs a general.
All right, Kelp Maidens is now more important. Quicken will be able to play for free, so that's not too bad. Yeah, this is okay. Although we could get rid of the Farsight, yeah.
I have mastered the rain, lightning, and cloud style.
Alright, let's drop this, get rid of one of their blockers. Get another Final Spark. So yeah, that one's gonna die. The other one's gonna get recalled. Looks pretty good. So we could get the rank, but 2 spiders would be pretty big. And we do have the 2/2 now. If we could get slow but steady, that'd be great. Make these Final Sparks all go off twice. Yeah, I think I'd rather go for the House Spider. 2 bigger units are going to have more impact. We're already ending, but we have even more. GG. It's such an interesting random build.
This is Tempest style.
So many different things coming together, but actually working out very well. More copies of Kennen. Fantastic. Let's see if we can get a power here. Get the attack token, summon a sapling. Sure. Alright, we don't want to cut a card, so we'll just take the heal. And let's go for Victor with Unstable.
I am but the first of many.
I do hope they're able to do a good job on Victor. Let's get rid of the spells. Those are actually going to be bad for us. I assume we're going to get Victor in the next couple months, and he's one that I've always thought would be fun, but I do wonder how they're going to differentiate him from many of the other characters, because we already have a lot of the like keyword soup champions, but then we also have a lot of, well, a decent amount of created cards champions. So it'll be interesting to see how they try to go about that. Yeah, I think let's go for House Spider. We're hoping that they play something, but yeah, it's probably, yeah, it's not gonna be able to happen, sadly. But not even needed. GG. Yeah, the stack deck is pretty nice. If you can just fill out your board early, getting like 2/2 on your entire board is pretty great. I'm at the point with most of my champions that I'm just waiting for Nova and Star Crystals since I can't upgrade anything else. I'm pretty much in the same spot. There's still a couple people that I can use shards on, but in like, or wild fragments on, but in general, most people I'm just waiting for crystals, like Star Crystals and Nova Crystals. So for Kennen with Farsight. And my mouse is just struggling right now. Alright, let's go for power here. Slow but steady, fantastic. So now all of our Final Sparks go off twice. We're not really gonna have mana for the shop, but we don't want to cut any cards, so let's go up here for Jinx.
I like you.
Alright, let's give it a House Spider, Gust Monk, and even Drummer. Only Final Sparks. I mean, if they play what we need, it could actually work that way. But if they don't play anything, that's not going to be very helpful for us. Because these need them to play units. Okay, thank you. Oof. Oh, they just died. Awesome. Okay, let's play this here. We can just keep killing all of the units with Final Sparks and chunking down their Nexus. See, this is how Lux should play. It's sad that we have two versions of Lux, and neither of them really do too much with the lasers. One of them can't even make them. GG. Now time to get Augment on Kennen. Yeah, we'll have to see.
Has broken them.
Thrashing Snap will be good. Also, it's a reptile, so that's actually solid. Let's see. Fixer Upper. We're normally ending in the first round, so that doesn't really help. This does make a created unit or create a card, which would be free, so that's not bad. Also, it's a Yordle. Let's see what we get for powers, though. Okay, that'll be pretty good. We summon a lot of created allies. That's fine. Yeah, that'll be good. All right, let's go for Lee Sin with Power Overwhelming.
Your will, my hands.
Yeah, let's get rid of actually most of this. We like all of our little one-cost units. Sadly, we drew two of our Farsight units. That's kind of bad. Somehow this turned into a Lux run. Kind of.
I have mastered the rain, lightning, and cloud style.
Master yourself. Master your enemy.
It's such a massive board. So yeah, it's still at 2/2, but Beast Within is proccing on like all of these. Oh, this is great. It's like we don't even need the Final Sparks, to be honest. We can just like... Hey look, he has Augment and Faded. GG.
This is Tempest style.
Chosen by the stars at home. Kind of. I guess we'll go here. This making a prank would be nice. Alright, let's go for Yasuo with Power Overwhelming.
My destination. Tell you when I get there.
Let's see. We're not going to end in the first round because they have the attack token. So this is okay.
Is a
it is going to be interesting to see what they do with the... let's drop Legion Saboteur.
No one's the wiser.
The Arcane update. Because, like, we know that they're working and trying to make that as big as possible. So it'll be really interesting to see what a big update means for the game now. Like, will we get new champions? Is that still going to be something that can happen? Are we going to get new cards? Like, if they add Warwick, are we going to get his whole support package? Or are they just going to cobble other random stuff together from other parts of the game? It'll be really interesting to see what they do. No. I mean, you could use Stack Deck in the Spatula, but that's not what we're doing, if that's what you're asking.
Everything's in place.
Alright, let's try to end relatively quickly. My throat is dying. New champs, an event pass, adventure skins. If we're lucky, new game mode. I mean, I doubt a new game mode. New adventures, yes, but like a completely different game mode, I would highly doubt it. Although they have always had their like speculations, or they've talked about a co-op mode, so I guess there is always that. Yeah, I guess we can grab this. And Aurelian Soul with level up.
Naturally.
It's such a fun random run. There's just so many different powers that are all coming together to be pretty powerful. Alright, we know we're going to drop both of these so we can re-roll them. Yeah, Aurelian Soul is a pretty great adventure for actually feeling more like a roguelite, being able to go through and get a whole bunch of upgrades and powers.
I have studied every fighting method.
I long for a worthy opponent.
So we could capture that, but let's try to do our Mark of the Storm first so we can at least get our spells off. I don't think there's anything else we need, so yeah, we could drop this and just capture her.
I slay horror, and I smile. Even this is bliss.
We're gonna push so much damage this round. Let's see how much we can overkill the Nexus by. Yeah, we'll drop this here.
Wind and thunder.
Pretty good for an opening attack. Nice little OTK. Oh, nice.
Is Tempest style.
So pretty fun Lux run, very crazy, a lot of just random powers all coming together to work out well for us, but yeah, is fun. LeBlanc is a very versatile champion. You could throw on or do so many crazy builds with her. This is a fun one though for focusing just on your units, not really focusing on your LeBlanc at all, because even though LeBlanc is such a good champion, and even though her second star power is incredibly strong, she doesn't actually need that to still be very, very good. So yeah, that was fun. Very different. All right, so once again, we're not going to stream tomorrow, but we are going to stream on Sunday. The next month starts on Sunday, so we're going to be doing the monthly challenges then. Also, we'll be trying to go through the monthly challenges fairly quickly. We're probably going to try to get them done either in the first or second day. We won't be doing the like viewer rewards or channel redemption points because we're trying to get through pretty fast. I have some big stuff that I'm working on that I can't talk about in the first week, but should really be really great for the channel. So yeah, that's going to be happening on Sunday. People are still more than welcome to be like, hey, could we see this champion or maybe see this build, and we'll potentially do that. So it's not like I'm just going to ignore chat, but I'm not going to be waiting for people to make suggestions or recommendations. We're going to be trying to get through them pretty fast. I'll call it today, though. My throat is not doing well. Hopefully on Sunday I can be back to normal and fine. But yeah, hope to see you all there. Hope you all have a great day. See ya.